Hi, I'm Jenna, and today I'm going to be talking about some of the features or terms you might have heard when talking about snowboards. So the first thing I want to talk about is the core of the board. Basically, this is the materials between the top sheet, which is just what you see on the top of the board, and the base of the board. The majority of boards now are made out of wood. If you've heard of foam core boards, a lot of times you'll find that on the very entry-level boards, also on kids' boards, but the majority of boards are going to be made with wood now. From there, it's kind of, as the board goes up, the complexity of these materials changes, and specific to what the board's supposed to do for you. So as a board gets stiffer, a lot of times carbon strips are added into it, depending on what type of park board maybe it is. Certain things will be added into the board to make the nose or the tail a little bit snappier, a little bit more responsive. So now I'm going to talk about the different types of the bases of boards. The base just refers to everything on the bottom of the board, which usually is made out of P-Tex. You've got two general types of bases, extruded or sintered. An extruded base is the cheapest way to make a base. If you think of a base of a snowboard kind of like skin with pores, an extruded base doesn't have as many pores as a sintered base, which is a little bit nicer of a base. It's a little bit softer, but it actually is a lot easier to repair. It doesn't hold wax quite as well, it doesn't absorb wax quite as well, but it's a lot easier to repair. A sintered base, on the other hand, has a little bit more pores on it. It absorbs the wax better, and it actually holds the wax longer, but it's a little bit harder to repair. So now I'm going to talk about the different types of constructions of snowboards. If you look here, this is actually how originally snowboards were first made. You've got the top sheet pinched over the core material. This is called a cap construction. This type of construction is generally found on more of your price point, more of your entry-level boards. And the reason why is because it's very forgiving, which is something you're generally looking for when you're just starting out. However, to progress, you need something that provides you with a little bit more response, and what everything is pretty much gone to is a sidewall construction or a sandwich construction, where the top sheet and the base actually come to this edge, which is the sidewall. This actually minimizes energy loss a lot more, but now what you're seeing is a lot of kind of the hybrid constructions where still on the nose and the tail you're going to see that cap construction because it actually still gives you a forgiving nose and tail.